VAATV, Vietnamese American Arizona Television. Hello everyone, this is Lindsay. Welcome back to our VAATV. Thank you all of you for having been following our program. At VAATV, every production is a new creation. Today, I'm very happy to introduce to you one of our young staff members, Payton Dymek. Despite being young, she has a passion for broadcasting and a love for sport. She has been dreaming of an opportunity to broadcast sport. VAATV recognized that she is a very special individual and would like to provide her an opportunity to fulfill her dream. Payton will be responsible for reporting and broadcasting weekly sport news in the greater Phoenix area. So let's find out more about Payton. Hi Payton, how are you doing?
I'm good. I'm excited to be here, and this is an incredible opportunity.
That's great. So welcome to VAATV. We are very excited to have you here. So can you please tell our audience a little bit about yourself?
Yeah. So I'm a sophomore at Basis Scottsdale, and I'm a member of multiple clubs there, such as She's the First, which works on women empowerment. I'm a member of our Gazette, which is our school newspaper. I am also in the sports committee, and that's under our leadership club, so I organize a lot of sports activities and organize school dances and different things like that. I play varsity volleyball for them, and I also help coach the junior high volleyball team.
That's great, indeed. She's young and she's so talented. So like she said, she's a sophomore at Basis Scottsdale, one of the best high schools in the country. Besides keeping up with the academic demand in school, she's also a second-year start varsity athlete, a head of sport coverage for Basic Gazette, right? Is that the school magazine?
That's our school newspaper.
Okay. So can you tell me a little bit about that? What the school magazine about? Is that what sport they cover?
So right now we don't have a major sports coverage program, and so I was talking with the teacher and he agreed to let me head some sports coverage. So for that I'm working on making sure that all sports are fairly represented, and I'm making sure that all genders in sports are represented. And so I'll have people reporting on different stories and wins and losses, and also try to get some good photos so that way everyone feels more inclined to come to games and support our teams.
Okay, so that's part of the magazine, right? Rosette magazine. So what sport are you playing?
So I play indoor club volleyball, and I also play sand volleyball. And so those are my two main sports.
That's great. So how many type of sport that they have there at the Basis?
We have, I think, around 15 different sports. But again, none of them really got a lot of coverage last year, so none of us really got a lot of support. So I'm really hoping that with my programs this year, that hopefully everyone will come and support, and everyone will feel supported as well.
Great. So what is your plan as a sport reporter and broadcaster for VAATV?
I plan to make sure that everyone is aware of the different sports that we have here in Arizona, and I also want to make sure that all teams feel like they are getting the representation that they deserve within our community, because as an athlete I know that we work very, very hard, and all we really want is to be recognized and be told that we're going somewhere and everything like that, and so I want to give athletes that recognition that they deserve.
Okay. So like you say, what skill does a good athlete require?
Good athletes definitely require good communication. That's a really big one, not only in volleyball, but just in general. They would really, really want to be a great teammate, which is always being there for people on and off the court or the field, always being open to talk, and always just like being supporting. Like that's the biggest thing in sports, is just that you have solid support, not only from your teammates, but from your coaches as well.
Okay. So also I'm going to ask you, what skill does a head of sport coverage for the school magazine require?
A lot of organization.
Ah, okay.
That's been the main thing I've learned, because you have to be able to know who you have, what sports are going on that week for your school, and then you have to be able to tell different people, like, hey, I need you to be there. So definitely people skills and organization is a big thing. And also writing is obviously very important, because you have to be able to write stories and you have to be able to captivate your audience. You can't just like write a story and hope people read it and hope people enjoy it. You have to like really work hard to make sure that people connect with your story.
Wow. So when did you started thinking about this?
So I started thinking about being a sports broadcaster over quarantine. So I always had been interested in sports my whole life, and then over quarantine, obviously when we were at home, I was able to watch more sports or to get more exposure to sports and stuff like that. And so then I started realizing, like, I really like sports and I really want to be in front of the camera. Maybe I can do something with that. And then I started looking into sports broadcasting and I fell in love with it.
Great. So now for television, you will need totally a new skill.
Yeah.
Are you excited? Anxious?
I'm really excited. I'm also definitely very anxious about it. I think
You're ready for the new challenges.
Yeah, I think it'll be really good for me to try to learn what I need to do, and this is a great place, and you're so open to helping me, and you're so open, like, you welcomed me with open arms, like, and it was incredible, and so I'm really excited to start.
That's great. Thank you, Payton, again, and welcome to VAATV.
Thank you.
To our audience, we hope you enjoy watching this episode. In the coming week, Payton will introduce us to the world of sport in the greater Phoenix area. We hope you will support her and VAATV. See you next time. This is Linh Vy. Linh Vy xin cảm ơn sự theo dõi của tất cả quý vị trong những giây phút vừa qua. Chương trình VAATV xin kính chào, tạm biệt và xin hẹn gặp lại quý vị vào lần phát hình kỳ tới. Mọi chi tiết về thông tin thương mại và bảo trợ, xin mời quý vị hãy liên lạc về địa chỉ email vaatelevision@gmail.com và số điện thoại là 480 289 9816 480 289 9816, website vaatv.com và vaaznews.com. Xin kính chào, tạm biệt.